Hi folks, Mike Schrampke with Larry Stove Sand Equipment. This quick video is for Richard in Alabama, but anybody else that's interested in a Kioti SL750 wheeled skid steer. He said, he called me, we're working, he's going to buy one. And he said, I've seen videos and everybody does the, the track model and they never really get into the interior of the machine on the wheel loader. So he's right. So this one is on that, and this one is a cab model, and I'll also at the end show a little of the open station. So for Richard and anybody else, take a look at the Kioti SL750. On the back, it's kind of cool. All the routine maintenance schedule is right here. The size of the radiator is huge. Fuel fill. Air cleaner, fuse panel, oil fill, and the dipstick. To access the rest of the engine, 17 millimeter two 17 millimeter bolts, one there, one there. I'll tell you what, this is the one and only part of the machine that could have been improved on, in my opinion, because having to access a wrench to get the radiator to swing, I think could have been done better if they used either a pin and a like a pull cotter pin, or I might even take this and weld a straight bar across so my fingers could take it off, but easily remedied. Okay, now look at the access. All filter, fan, cooling, fuel water separator, air conditioning, main hydraulic filter, battery, of course, air cleaner, computer, I also think it's worth mentioning, check out the coolant hoses. Man, those things are no joke. Huge radiator. So there's a pin that holds it static, and to return, as I said, it has these two 17 millimeter bolts. The cab models do have automatic coupling. The pull-up windshield is immensely strong, no rattles. I'm going to try to do this with one hand, so nope. Anyway, you pull this, and it's solid. I got to tell you, as soon as you take those two 17 millimeter nuts off, it wants to open by itself. It's got gas assist. It is perfectly balanced. I'm just letting go, doing this one-handed because I'm holding the camera. And once it's in the up position, simply engage the safety lock just like that, and it is pinned in place. Now, check this out. I'm going to turn the camera around. So check this out. How's that for access? The cabin air filtration, the color-coded hydraulics, the main pump. You can sit right there and do any maintenance that's needed. Even the joysticks, completely accessible from here. And check out the wiring. It's massive harness, completely protected. These are the large gas-assisted shocks I was telling you about a second ago. Take the camera around. Okay, to put the cabin back down, release the safety. Pull it down. Pretty cool. Okay, as we approach the interior, a couple things to point out. One heck of a nice weight adjustable seat. Check out the hydraulic sight glass. Without even getting in the machine, on the machine, or pulling anything apart, you check the hydraulics daily. One of the climate control boxes. If you look toward the back, the stereo is back there. That blue cap is the washer fluid for the windshield. And let's climb aboard. Okay. The cabin fuse panel is right here. The automatic coupler control, climate control, lighting, regen, 12 volt port, a USB port. Over here we have the various parking brakes, locks, things like that. The hand throttle. Joysticks with multiple selectors. Okay, I'm going to sit down now. Heck of a nice seat. Did I mention that? Yeah, okay. Now, pull the glass down. It's a windy day and the Interstate 24 is right in front of us, so it's very loud. So let's show you the difference when we close it. These two releases, this one and this one. And this is going to be hard. No, it's not going to be hard to do one-handed. Okay, how's that for quiet? It's got a rear view mirror. It's got overhead glass. Safety cage. Of course, the side window is open. And we'll go ahead and start it. Put the rotors down. Find my trusty key. Uses the same engine as the RX-7320 4-cylinder turbo. Coyote's had it in production for quite a while. It's a great motor. Okay. I hope there's not too much reflection there. Multi-function display. When you go to reverse, it reverts instantly to a rear camera, or you could turn on the rear camera and leave it on, which is probably a good idea when you're doing work. To go, I see I've got a couple of things that need to be disengaged. It has a hand throttle. It has a foot throttle. Fast revving engine. It is a 2-speed. On the left-handed joystick, this is the gear selector. You can always easily see which gear you're in by looking at the display. Right now you'll see nothing, that's in first gear. Second gear puts the little rabbit on it. There's my truck. Ride control, as you can tell, for such a short wheelbase, very steady, very stable, very comfortable. I'm doing this one-handed, so it's kind of freaky. Okay, that's first gear. Finish my turn, kick it into second. It's a rocket ship. Good shot of the store in Murfreesboro. Kind of a good shot. Like the Kioti license plate right there. Here's a good shot of the store. There you go. Got a really wimpy horn. The bucket, by the way, really good visibility with the roof panel. Super fast acting. Now we'll set the brake. Lift the tillers up. Let it wind down for a minute because we're nice people and we let that turbocharger cool. Then shut it off. I hope I could swing this front glass single-handedly because it's a modern frickin' marvel. There it goes. Counterbalanced, and that's as hard as it is. I love this thing. the toolbox. Check out the operating capacity. Can you see that? 2,700 pounds. Woohoo! The hydraulic capacity is 21.9 gallons per minute, 22 gallons a minute. Take one more look around. The ride control is slick. It has a brace. If you ever have to leave the loader up to do maintenance, you can use that emergency brace to keep it up so you don't cut yourself in half. Spot lamps at the top of the cabin, front and rear. And that's it, man. That is the Kioti SL750 skid steer cab. Oh, here's something. Look at the size of the tie downs. I've had so many that you can't get the hook of the chain through to pull it across, and you're like, why? So, small thing, but if you've ever shackled one of these down, having clear and easy access points is greatly appreciated. The open station wheel loader will not have, or the track loader, will not have the automatic coupler. It'll have the standard skid steer. Interior, a little less crowded on the side panels. There's, without the air conditioning and stereo controls. But otherwise, as they say, it's the same but different. The specs of the skid steer SL750 are impressive. I'll put this up there so you could see it, but 74 horsepower. It has a tipping load of 5,380 pounds, 50% tipping load, of course that'd be 50% of that, 2,689, 12 miles per hour. The thing weighs 8,400 pounds, and it is just a bad mammo jamma. So that's what I know about the SL750. Thank you.